Hi, Bother Brigade. Here's what's bothering me today. It's been far too long since I've done one of these. So right now, though, we're going to kind of hold back for a hot second because there are some announcements to make because, as people probably noticed, I haven't been very active over the past few weeks. That's going to all be explained over the entire course of this week's video. So first off, I want to say a lot of this is because it's apparently my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. And so last night, on the Monday night, we did a lovely little stream with some friends and some comrades, and it was just nice, very chill. So for those of you who saw that, thank you very much for tuning in, and also just showing that you're such a lovely group of people. Like, it was such a wholesome chat that I saw on YouTube. It was great. I absolutely loved it. So thank you for being awesome. But a couple other things, and again, this is the sort of channel announcement update kind of video before we get back into the swing of things for the rest of the week. So first update is since making that Bothered Brigade merch video, you know, sometimes you just have to rant and the universe will answer to you. I've now been put in touch with someone in Montreal that will hopefully, fingers crossed, be able to help me out and have like more ethically sourced, like better sourcing for jobs and merchant things like that. So fingers crossed, but now of course that means like that's a whole new setup for the project. So that's going to kind of be its own separate thing. The other update is that Progressive Profiles is going to be split off to its own new channel. The reasoning behind this is twofold. First, it's like it was good to sort of have the existing community here so that people could see it and give their thoughts on it, but also now it's just clearly messing up with the analytics, and it's also very different from what I normally do. So all the former videos that we've done up until this point, including the last 2 episodes of this season, will be put over there. So if you want to see the last 2 interviews of Progressive Profiles for the 2022 season, it's going to be with Kira Chats and also with Lance of the Surfs TV. That's going to be over on that channel. So if you want to see that, you're going to have to go and subscribe to that channel. And that's where all future episodes are going to go from now on. But thank you all for, again, offering your insight and support for that. Seeing so many comments in support of it was really heartwarming to see, especially because I was a little unsure of how the project might go at the beginning. So once again, thank you, Bothered Brigade, for being an absolutely amazing little community. So that's, you know, the first 2 updates, but I have a little bit of a third update for everybody. But it's going to have its own dedicated video. But another reason why I've been very inactive for the past few weeks is I've been working behind the scenes on something of it's like a weird bastard hybrid mutual aid project / society, while also working with a group that's hopefully, fingers crossed, about to become an actual honest-to-God charity. So without giving away too many spoilers, it's about hopefully getting over the pandemic in a meaningful way by addressing one of the main problems, which is ventilation. So again, that's going to have its own dedicated video. Hopefully that'll be out this week, but no guarantees because I'm still talking with a bunch of people and trying to organize volunteers. But I finally get to start talking about this. And unfortunately, that's part of why I've been kind of in the dark for a while, because I've been doing both research and also reaching out to people on the back end, which meant I kind of had to do it after work, and I was working late a whole bunch. So that's the reason why y'all weren't getting videos for a few weeks. I was actually trying to work towards making the world a better place. And fourth little special update is I am going to be on an episode of Haphazard History, a new podcast hosted by Ucott Scott, otherwise known as Pinko Punko, on Twitter and also here on YouTube. So I'll also provide a link to those and his socials down below. It was really good. We talked all about the whole Canadian spy drama that was about Igor Guzenko. And if you have no idea who Igor Guzenko was, or you're going to have a very fun time, please go and support this podcast that I've been invited to be a guest on for this one episode. So there we go. That's like several things that have been happening in the past little while. That's why, you know, we weren't really doing too much. And like yesterday was a welcome break of just hanging and chilling out with friends and comrades. And really, at the end of the day, that's kind of a really good reminder of what I'm trying to do here, but also just part of why I absolutely love and appreciate all of you in this community. It's just been so wonderful to see not only the support, like we're still very close to 4,000 subs here on this channel, and it's been 2 years. Like, that's wild to me. I, quote, expected 500 after my first year and maybe 1,000 by my second year. So we've already smashed those initial goals. So thank you all for that. And also just like the support that I've gotten on Patreon, including like continuing now during these very tough and difficult times, and several people who have understandably, you know, been like, oh, I can't support the Patreon anymore. They said, I wish I could. I love you and what you do, but like, you know, money's tight. And it's like, I get that. But the fact that they decided to reach out to me to also just say that is like, that's just wonderful. That's who y'all are, and I love it. And the support of my patrons for like sending charity, for sending donation money to charities and organizations that needed it in the wake of the Freedom Convoy in downtown Ottawa, to seeing people be so wholesome and supportive of each other while like me and other people are playing random games and making dick jokes last night. Like, this just, y'all are wonderful and amazing, and I don't say it or celebrate it enough. And so I guess I kind of have another fifth announcement, if you will. I initially wanted to do this for 5,000 subscribers, but I'm bumping it up just because, again, I love and appreciate y'all, and even with me not doing stuff for a while, people have still been supportive and kind and generous and compassionate. So I am going to do a giveaway. Now, of course, this is YouTube, so we have to make it a more YouTube-like giveaway. So the general rule is this. You have to leave a like, and you have to leave, especially true, a comment. And those who have left a comment, I'm going to put those names into a raffle, and the top 3 that are going to be chosen will get something of their choice from the existing Bothered Boys store. I will personally pay for it, because thankfully I have a good job and I have good benefits. So my dentist appointment today cost me next to nothing, and I just want to give something back to this community, especially also for like my patrons. But patrons can get a different thing going on if they go over to Patreon, and if you want to see what that is, well, then you got to join the Patreon. But basically, I do want to show some love and appreciation for this community, and I know times are tough right now for a lot of people. I'm doing relatively well, so let this be, you know, me paying it forward to y'all. And that's also why I'm keeping this at the end of the video, so those who actually watched all the way through to the end, that gives you a leg up. Because, yeah, unfortunately, people don't always watch the end, but I know y'all are pretty good about this. And again, I just wanted to try and pay it forward and give people an update, because the fact that I couldn't do what I've been really wanting to do for a total of 2 weeks now is definitely what's bothering me today.